I've made the calls, I plead, I beg, and ask my broadcast partner, Dave Wills, please come back. Please come back to MGCW. The fans are wanting you. The wrestlers, they want you. They want you to call their names to the ring. They want you to call their action because you're the voice of MGCW. And you won't return my phone calls. And I understand. We've in the past since I did see you, you were still upset with Jackson Knight of how he treated you in MGCW, how he's running MGCW. Like I stated before last week, you've never walked out of promotion. I've never walked out of promotion. We were taught better, but that night, it was a different side. Jackson Knight pushed you, and you left. And the sad thing is, they laughed at you when you left. I didn't. The fans, when Jackson Knight came back out there, or Jason, I like to call him, from Friday the 13th, because he is a horror. He's the horror of MGCW. But the fans chanting, "We want Dave. We want Dave." But out comes Phil Hefner. Out comes Steve Platinum trying to push me out. It ain't going to happen. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to walk out that easy. You may can push Dave out, but you ain't going to push me. I've talked to my buddy. I talked to my broadcast partner, or former broadcast partner. Begged and plead. Please come back. Not for me. Look at the MGCW fan page on Facebook. They want you back. Please bring Dave back. Do what it takes to get Dave back. And he looks at it, and he gets sad at the moment. Then he gets mad because he knows Jackson Knight's there. He's killing MGCW. That's what Jackson Knight's purpose was. If you were there at the last show, he said he wants to run and kill and shut down MGCW. He doesn't want to give the product, the great wrestling product, to the fans. He doesn't care about the fans. And it's really, really sad. And another thing, Jackson Knight did so low. Last week on last week's rant I did about Jackson Knight, he told me, I asked him, when's the next show? Which I should have known better, but then again, he is the owner, so he is my boss, and I had to ask the boss when the next show was, and he said August the 7th. Well, one of the wrestlers who's in one main event match, which I'll get to in a moment, sent me the correct information saying, you know what, hey, why are you saying August 7th? It's August the 6th. Jackson Knight gave you the wrong info. He's giving all the wrestlers the wrong info because he doesn't want them to show up. He doesn't want the fans to show up. That's how low he's getting to give misinformation. But I can tell you, MGCW now has got the correct information. Go to it. Sharon Baptist Church, August 6th. Bell time, I believe, I gotta look, but 7:30, 8 o'clock bell time. 7:30 bell time. Be there early. Get your seats. Great seats are available. If you've never been to Sharon Baptist Church, you've never been to an MGCW show, or you've been to an MGCW show and haven't been for a while, come to this place. This place is the house of MGCW. Great atmosphere. Great friendly staff. The videos, the sound, the PA system, everything works except for Jackson Knight. See, he's like the cancer that you can't get rid of, that keeps coming back, and no matter how much treatment you're going to get, it's still going to be there. It's still going to come, and eventually it's going to cause the death of that living thing, which is MGCW. as a fan of wrestling, as a fan of MGCW, and now with my broadcast partner Dave Wills gone for this absence, I am now the voice of MGCW, and I can guarantee you this: I'm not going to leave. I'm going to be there for the fans. I want to be the voice. I want to tell Jackson Knight what I think of him. I want to make sure these fans, I'll stick a microphone in that fan's hand and let him tell you what he thinks of Jackson Knight. If Jackson Knight doesn't like that, then you try to fire me. But understand this: I'm under contract, so it can cost some money. But with that card, like I said, the great wrestler, the TV champion, Mr. X, sent me the information, and it's going to be him and Tyson Dean taking on Simon Sermon and the man who turned against his own brother, Axel Anderson. And this is going to be a very, very emotional match because getting choked up on this because I mean this is very serious, people. Andy Anderson will be the special referee. He's going to be the special referee for that. How can he keep his emotions in check with Axel, knowing what Axel did? It's been 2 weeks. It's been a few weeks now. Have they communicated? We don't know. We don't know what that relationship is like. But let me tell you, you're going to have to be there at Sharon Baptist Church August 6th to find out. Also in action, Southern Outlaws will be there defending their tag team gold. And also, we're going to have the return of MGCW Hall of Famer, who was just inducted 2 months back. Mr. Hughes will be there taking on, who knows? Jackson Knight probably just have him come there and just come there. I mean, that's how Jackson Knight is. He doesn't know what to do. So, it's sad. It's pathetic. And it's just, like I said, and I want to tell you this right now. Fans who's watching this, go to Jackson's Night. He's got me so frustrated. Go to Jackson's Knight's Facebook page. Plaster his wall. Say, we want Dave Wills back. Go to MGCW now and show that we want Dave Wills back. Plaster the page. Say, we want Dave. We want Dave. And encourage him. Make Jackson know that the fans want him back. The wrestlers want him back. Everybody wants him back. You may not want him back, but everybody else do. And to me, that's majority rules. But I can tell you, Jackson, you think you've done this, and the thing is, you pissing off Dave, that could be your worst mistake. I think I would rather take a spear from Mr. X than being on one of Dave's rants and his revenges. So beware. Dave will be there. He may show up. He may buy a ticket. He may sit there with the fans and chant for the people he likes. But knowing you, Jackson, you'll probably have security to throw him out and don't let him in the building. That could be typical, and I can see that's what you're doing. So, I mean, we're pretty smart about this, and knowing you, that's what you probably do because that's the way you are. You're like I said, you're a Jason. You're a nightmare. Friday the 13th has nothing on you. Jason, who killed all those people in those movies, has nothing. He's a better person than you are. And that's how pathetic it is. People that dog the bounty hunter chases, those criminals are a better person than you. Jackson Knight, just know this. Your days are numbered. Simon, one of your best, your number one star wrestler there. Eventually he'll get tired of you. Axel Anderson, well, family ties can be stronger than alliances with you. So don't look for that to last long. Then you got Steve Platinum. I mean, eventually he's just going to get tired of you. and try to do something else. I mean, who knows? I mean, how many times do we have to see him pull his pants down, see his white underwear? One too many times. So he'll go somewhere else and do that, and thinks he's a big hit. So beware, Jackson. You only have 3 people in your stable that you can trust, who's watching your back. But those people can run away from you. August 6th, I'm going to sit up on that stage and I'm going to call that action. And I'm going to rant. I'm going to cheer for the fans. I'm going to put the mic in the fans' hands and let them tell you what they think of you. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm Mark Danger, MGCW announcer, Jackson Knight. I'm just now becoming your nightmare.